Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Tuesday, the 20th of October, 2020. We are using a freshly shuffled Bonefire Tarot for our message today. So let's see what's going on in the energy atmosphere for us. Our cards off the bottom of the deck. This is the overall theme in the day. Our first is, oh, the Lovers. A carryover from yesterday's reading. Nice. Choice and decision on offer. Let's see what comes with it. Oh, wow. The King of Swords. Definitely making choices and decisions. Okay. The Lovers card. At the core of the message on this card is follow your heart. And in Bonefire, I love that this couple is embracing. So we are embracing everything before us, everything within self-relationship. I'm feeling, or my guides are whispering to me, that we are leaving no stone unturned as we flow through this Mercury retrograde. And for myself personally, and I'm hearing from certainly my friends, people that I read with, or read tarot cards with, for everyone is certainly turning over something deep in what most everyone is calling their shadow side. And yesterday we had the sun shining its brilliant clarity into something of a shadowy nature for us. And I don't mean shadow as in negative, more that it's just something that's been in the way back, on the back burner, and maybe not even considered. And it was an epiphany style discovery out of yesterday's reading, suggesting that we'd become so comfortable with whatever it was the sun was shining on for us, that we had the aha, oh my gosh, I can hardly believe that I thought that, felt that, was still carrying that with me, you know? Or that it was so deep in my subconscious, right? The beauty in it is that it emerged. And here we are with the Lovers today, right next to the King of Swords. He's a masterful decision maker. And I love how he's done in Bonefire because he's holding an infant. He has the wherewithal to know, the experience to know. I feel a touch of the Emperor here, still out of yesterday's reading into this. I feel the Emperor present with this king, and he knows that the choices that he makes create a legacy. It's energy that will be passed on, that will be shared, and it needs to be of a nature that is a high vibe, loving frequency. It needs to be all about following our heart. Now, the astrology at this time is pretty interesting. We're having a Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. We're switching from the sun's moving out of Libra into Scorpio in a couple of days. And I've brought it up before, so I'm going to bring it up again because I think it's worthwhile. In that last year at this time, we were having what I was calling Scorpio season, because there were multiple planets in Scorpio plus a retrograde. It was really amazing. And, you know, that sign itself is very deep and reflective, and Scorpio will follow a lead to the nth degree to learn from it, to understand it, to know it. Scorpio is about deep knowing, and I feel that our deep knowing is engaged within the Lovers card, because this is about following our heart. That's where our deep knowing is really going to live. It's going to shine through our soul force energy on the Lovers, and we're going to make choices on that kind of foundation. And it's an energy, the energy atmosphere is charged in such a way that the decisions that we're making now, as we take a look at some of the things that have been hiding in our subconscious, create a sense of freedom and liberation for all the days to come. Let's see what's off the top of the deck. Well, I love seeing that. I'm going to share with you that this reading fell into the Mercury retrograde category for me. As a matter of fact, it wasn't even going to get done today because I shuffled out another deck entirely, and mishap after mishap. I mean, the camera was breaking down. I wasn't able to articulate the message, and so on. So one little thing after another sort of snowballed, and I decided that there would be no Tuesday, October 20 reading. And then I got started again, but with Bonefire. And 3 false starts later, I gave up on that one too. And here we are again. The deck is freshly shuffled. We're starting all over, and every single one of these cards has shown up in the previous shuffle for today's reading. So I am delighted that I have persisted, and I am delighted that the cards persist in their message. And the 10 of Cups figured prominently in the shuffle previously. So I'm happy to see it here, and it becomes a great focal point for many reasons. Our Lover's card, our King of Swords, has us making decisions on, or decisions in choice on a personal level within our own heart space, in the light, the brilliant clarity from the sun yesterday, shining on whatever it is we were holding in our subconscious that revealed itself to us in an epiphany-like way. And it liberates us. It allows us to fully follow our heart, flow with our heart space energy. We had the Ace of Cups in that reading too. And the message there was that we were removing some kind of emotional obstacle within our self-relationship that then allows the Ace of Cups to flow magnificently, powerfully, in the way that it is meant to, as a divine and cosmic gift from the universe, which creates a 10 of Cups lifestyle. This is what we lean into. These are the choices that we make personally for ourselves. And then we have the understanding that as we make those decisions in a heart-spaced way for ourselves, we inspire that within our families. We inspire that within our family of friends as well. And this 10 of Cups becomes an expansive atmosphere. This is what flows into the ripple, our broadcast, our sphere of influence. So I'm excited to see this card here, along with the Lovers, along with the Knight of Swords, because no matter what we're facing in the astrology, and it is temporary because it is always shifting, changing, though at times it can feel like a tremendous atmospheric pressure on us and that it won't let up. This is really what's at the core, no matter what we face in the temporary shifting changes of the energy atmosphere. So these 3 cards for us are very much about staying focused on our heart center, on our 10 of Cups. This is one of the happiest cards in tarot for me as a reader. This is satisfaction, fulfillment, completion on overflow, because it is the Ace of Cups to the power of 10. And when we make discoveries, as suggested in yesterday's reading, and then we make new choices around that, we open the floodgates even wider for ourselves. Coming with this. Now, this was also in yesterday's reading, our beautiful 8 of Swords, and it was that 8 of Swords that was the tipping point. It was the point of one of those swords picking up something within the subconscious that was becoming some kind of a limiting belief, or has been a limiting belief for us. And here it is again. And I like that it's in this alignment of cards, because it speaks to our mastery. It speaks to our willingness and ability to take a look at these shadowy things, to go into the subconscious at all and ask, what have I not considered? What's hiding out in here that could be a potential obstacle to my Lovers, to my King of Swords, to my 10 of Cups? And lo and behold, you will discover that there. And you will take the blindfold off. You will untie your hands. You will liberate yourself. And you will accept the everlasting strength and the brilliant clarity of every single one of these swords and be in appreciation for them. Yeah. Coming with this. And this is a momentum card too. So we're not staying still with this. We're moving right along. So, ooh, discovery yesterday, discovery today. Yes, we're looking it all in the eye, whatever it is for each one of us, and it's going to be unique, but we're facing it and we're understanding that anything that stands before our 10 of Cups requires our loving kindness and compassion. And then look at this. Ace of Coins. A new door opens. Exactly. That's what happens. This is the floodgates. It's another divine and cosmic gift on offer from the universe at large, saying, now that you have recognized some sort of subconscious limitation and liberated that, there's a whole new world to explore. And here it is. This is a card of great love and great abundance. So it's wonderful to see it here with the lovers. So the great love blossoms within your heart space. It becomes your 10 of Cups. And that's how you show up in the world. And that's what you have to offer. And then that's what comes to you. Next, King of Cups. Beautiful. That's a healing of the heart when you see that king. And look at the beautiful sun energy in this reading, in the 10 of Cups, in the King of Cups. It's gorgeous. It's all right there. So love, bliss, happiness, joy, connection, more brilliant clarity. I feel that whatever fears we had to look at our shadowy subconscious, to reach in there with our pointy little swords and pluck things out, that fear is wiped out in the brilliant clarity of the sun. We have the strength, the wisdom, the experience to hold these things in our hands and give them the love and appreciation that they require so that we can be our highest and greatest version of self in any unfolding, blossoming moment. And that's what the King of Cups is reminding me of here. He is offering us the Ace of Cups. So this comes out of our own self-mastery by coming back to our own heart time and again and loving ourselves well, doing the healing work that is required, facing the shadows within ourselves, allows for us to be the love light that we are, to broadcast that. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, King of Cups. All right, angel answers. If you've got a question, these cards can be a confirmation or a fresh message. Perfect timing is our first card. Everything is in alignment, my guides say. And with every breath, you are aligning with the pure raw love that you are. Then we have Get More Information. This is a card for me about meditation, channeling, listening to intuition. So if you require a little more information, go within. I think we had that yesterday, the You're Ready card. Yeah. That, you know, that card is saying to us that the atmosphere is charged in such a way to encourage the best authentic expression of self. You are ready for that. One more. Two more. We have abundance. This is an abundance of opportunity. It's also a confirmation of our Ace of Coins. Yeah. And it's also confirmation of our 10 of Cups. Floodgates opened. And then remain positive. I like this card, the Remain Positive card, because the energy atmosphere, as I've said, is charged in a really unique way. And when we encounter energies that are different, odd, we can feel a little bit left of center for that. So remain positive. It's temporary. It's going to shift. It will move. And if we don't attach to it, it'll move a lot quicker. If we are in acceptance and allowing, it will move in a way that's more graceful, is perhaps a better way to put it. And then, I love this, our affirmation from the universe has your back. Indeed, the universe has your back. You know, that's something you can safely lean into. When there is no other touchstone, trust yourself, lean into the universe of your heart space, and be supported there. Thank you, everyone, for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Have a beautiful Tuesday. Peace, love. Namaste, my friends.